Good, my good peoples. Before I get started, first let me say thank you for checking this video out. It is the introductory launch of Roller Clip TV. Anyway, before I roll my very first clip, which is gonna be really short, I want to introduce you to my little makeshift team. To my left, my brother from another mother, the 80s baby, Radio Raheem. Some people call him Rob Ski, some people call him. But go ahead and introduce yourself, brother. What's good? I'm Rob Ski, and the place to be on the MIC. As you can see, shout out to all y'all watching us on Roll the Clip. My other brother, at times we're gonna need some spirituality on this channel when real issues arise, and so I asked this brother to come and be a part of it. Why so serious, son? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Yo, what's good? Thank you for checking out Roll the Clip. Peace to all the kings and queens. Shout out to all my gods, my goddesses. Holla at you soon. Peace. Last but not least, this man needs no introduction. As a matter of fact, he'll be my man about town, commenting on black news. He'll tell you all that himself. So, brother number one, the ball's in your court. Take it away. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, roll the clip, baby. I am Mr. GA all day, every day. I am the man about town to give you the black news, the black way, and a black way I can. And if you don't like it, you can move on to the next channel, because everything that comes from this soul brother number one is going to be from the black perspective. And to be honest with you, there shouldn't be another perspective ever. Shout out to all the beautiful black people out there in the world. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, because this soul brother number one will be giving you news, reactions, and what's happening. And if you don't like it, don't hate on the fro, baby. Anyway, peace. So for my first video, roll the clip.
Welcome to Atlanta sightseeing.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Shortly after 7:30 p.m., former President Donald Trump arrived at the back driveway of the Fulton County Jail, escorted as part of a very large motorcade. You could hear the rumbling of the police motorcycles from several blocks off. He went inside the back gate where he was booked, and he came out shortly more than 20 minutes after he went in. There were a lot of people who waited outside the jail all day long. As Trump came out from being booked, he flashed a thumbs up through the window of his SUV to the reporters and photographers who were watching. There are still 6 people who have not been booked into the jail. They have until noon tomorrow to turn themselves in. I know. This may be an unpopular video, but I gotta say, this weekend, Trump was a G. I never want to go to jail. I never want to be behind bars. God just didn't build me that way. But if I ever had to, please let it be just like this man. My man had more. First of all, let's give a shout out that Trump was in the A.
Welcome to Atlanta's Hammer.
If y'all know about the A, y'all know it's a party city. I don't think Trump was partying very much, but nevertheless, he came down to the A and he turned himself in. Actually, I think this is kind of funny, because this will only happen to a Caucasian man in America. I can't see an African American man of any status going into jail and 20 minutes later walking his butt outside of the jail. But nevertheless, Trump had more police in his motorcade than was inside the Fulton County Jail. And matter of fact, beyond just taking a mugshot, I'm sure that man didn't see nothing else but the goddamn lobby, and he was right back out. Right back out. That's G status right there. Maybe, I get it, he was a president, I get it. So he may be, they treated him a little bit different, but nevertheless, it was still amazing. You know what, another thing I realized is that his whole stint was about 20 minutes long. Do you know the joy how many that some men would be in if their stint in jail was only 20 minutes long, to pay their $200,000 bond, most likely in cash, and then walk the hell out to get back in their motorcade, to go back to the airplane, to go back to New York City? Listen, I never ever want to be behind bars, but I gotta say this to y'all: if I ever had to, God, please let it be like that. Let me go and do what I gotta do and come right back out to get back home to my wife. I thought that was newsworthy of launching this channel with Trump. Has a lot of how could I say, a lot of issues with the world. I'm not really a fan of it, but nevertheless, I thought this was very interesting, because I know for a fact that if this was anybody else in America, they would still be locked up to this day. As a matter of fact, I think Roland Martin just reported that there was supposedly one African-American man still in jail from Trump's party, and there's a bunch of other people that just haven't turned themselves in yet. But nevertheless, it's interesting, it's newsworthy, it made me laugh. And in true Trump fashion, as he was leaving, he stuck his hand out the window of his Escalade and gave the people clapping and booing a thumbs up, and took his ass back to Hartsfield Airport on his Trump plane, and went right back to New York. Y'all gotta laugh at that. Y'all gotta laugh at that. I'm not really a big politics person. I really don't get into politics. But when something is funny like this, it is very newsworthy to me. Anyway, as always, remember to hit the like button, share, subscribe, and do me a favor. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and let's get this to 1 million subscribers in 24 hours. All right, peace. That's what I'm talking about.